Earlier in the course, you learned that state law allows qualified medical marijuana patients to obtain medicine through membership in a nonprofit co-op or collective. All legal dispensaries are set up in this manner. Everyone involved in the process of growing, selling, and using medical marijuana must be a member of the co-op or collective operating the dispensary. Dispensaries are not simply the neighborhood marijuana convenience store. Dispensaries come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and designs. You may already know of dispensaries in your community. If you don't, or if you would like to find other dispensaries in your area, at the conclusion of this video we will provide a link to a website that lists medical marijuana dispensaries in all states in which the use of medical marijuana is legal. It is important that you find a dispensary that makes you feel safe and comfortable. Now, we'd like to introduce you to Shelby Lucero. Shelby operates a medical marijuana dispensary and will tell you what you can expect on your first visit to a dispensary.
On your first visit to a dispensary, you'll be required to join a co-op or collective and establish an account. It's an important part that the dispensary operator requires you to complete this procedure. If the dispensary operator does not require you to join a collective or co-op, it's very likely that the dispensary is not operating in a legal manner. If this is true, leave the dispensary immediately and do not make any purchase. State law protects patients who are qualified for participation in medical marijuana program. However, any involvement with the dispensary that is not complying with the state-mandated rules governing the operation of medical marijuana co-ops or collectives may be considered to be in breach of state law. Do not allow yourself to be placed in a compromised position in this regard.
In order to join the dispensary collective or cooperative, you will need the following items: a copy of your written medical recommendation, a valid state ID, one that includes your picture and/or address, and your state medical marijuana program ID card or patient verification ID card if you have one. The dispensary will verify your information and may ask for fingerprints. Don't panic. This is for your protection and will expedite the purchasing process. All of the above is a one-time process. You will be required to do this only upon your first visit. On future visits to the dispensary, you will simply be asked for your membership card. Remember, everyone working in the dispensary is there to help you and make this process easy and pleasant. They are glad to have you as a new member. Due to the value of the medicine on the premises, a dispensary may employ the same security methods used at a jewelry store. They may buzz you in, and they may only allow a specific number of patients in the dispensary at any given time. Once again, this is only for your protection and safety and that of the other patients and employees of the dispensary. Once inside the dispensary, you will often find a board similar to a restaurant menu that lists the special medicines of the day. The information on the board generally includes the name of the medical strain, the genetic type, such as sativa, indica, or hybrid, THC content or the potency of the product, and price per gram or ounce of medicine. It may surprise you to learn that there are specific strains and hybrids of marijuana recommended for specific medical conditions. For example, the sativa strain and hybrids have a cerebral impact and are good for people with low energy or requiring creative inspiration. The indica strain and hybrids are used in pain management. Don't be confused or intimidated by the variety of medicines available to you. You can discuss your medicine needs with a bud tender or medicine specialist. While medicating is not an exact science, your medicine specialist can recommend strains that are appropriate for your medical condition. If you would like to learn more about the wide range of medicine types and their specific effects and medical usage, please review our course curriculum upon your completion of this course. Purchase your medicine and be certain to ask for a receipt. This is important because a receipt verifies that the dispensary is compliant with state laws and tax structures. If the dispensary operator refuses to provide a receipt, or if the receipt does not indicate that state sales tax has been collected, do not complete the purchase. This may be an indication that the dispensary is not complying with state law. You do not want to be the customer of an illegal dispensary operation. It is important to remember that the dispensary is a place of business. Due to the value of the medicine stocked in the dispensary, it is often necessary to limit the number of patients allowed inside at one time. Use of medical marijuana is a personal decision, and behavior inside the dispensary should be similar to behavior when purchasing prescription drugs in a pharmacy. The dispensary operator and associates are eager to help you and all other patients personally and privately. Following are some tips on good dispensary etiquette. Be sure to follow the golden rule and make your actions the same as you would appreciate from other patients in the dispensary. Do not delay service to other customers with unnecessary conversation or your desire to tell others about your knowledge of the medicine. Keep your transaction private and allow other patients to do so too. Do not loiter or use your medicine outside of the dispensary. Secure your medicine and leave the dispensary premises promptly. Do not meet with your friends at the dispensary. Do not hang out or listen to music outside of the dispensary. By law, the dispensary co-op or collective is required to provide for the security of patients and neighbors and to protect them from nuisance and crime. Help the dispensary operator do so. The basic rule: get your medicine and leave. Now, here are some tips for transporting your medicine to ensure that you get home safely. Never medicate prior to driving. This may cause you to drive in an impaired condition. Doing so can subject you to a possible DUI conviction. As a general rule, never medicate in your vehicle. Always have your state medical marijuana ID card and/or your written medical recommendation with you when transporting your medicine. Always lock your medicine in your vehicle's trunk. If the vehicle does not have a trunk, secure your medicine in the rear section of the vehicle. As a general rule, you should not be able to reach your medicine while in your car. Never leave any smoking devices or other marijuana-related gear in your vehicle. Leave no trace of your medicine in your vehicle, especially in the front seat or dash. To do so may invite a search of your vehicle. Always be discreet. Do not flaunt your use of medical marijuana in any situation.
Following these tips when inside your dispensary and transporting your medicine will go far to protect you from legal hassles and assure that you are always welcome in your dispensary.